This video is for you if you want to zoom out and see the bigger picture of what the Twin Flame Journey is really about. Today we're going to break down exactly why you're on this journey and what you have to look forward to, and really get into, that bigger picture, because in the day-to-day it can be difficult sometimes to see it, but we want to talk about that today and give you some motivation and some reassurance really of what this path is all about.
So we are Dylan and Hannah, and we are Twin Flames in Harmonious Union and certified ascension coaches. And today, just what Hannah said, we're zooming out and we're looking at the bigger picture in regards to your Twin Flame Ascension Journey. In regards to your life in general, this is good information for anyone because it allows you to stop focusing on getting something from someone or getting someone to like you or changing yourself so that your job will like you or whatever. It's zooming out and allowing you to see that the Twin Flame Journey isn't about anything on the outside. It's really about becoming the version of you that attracts your union.
Exactly. So when we say this, it's that, saying that's as old as time, in order to attract the one, you must become the one for yourself. And so what this journey is about, yes, of course, you're going to have your harmonious union, you're going to get your twin flame, you're going to live happily ever after, you're going to walk down the aisle, you're going to have all of those dreams. But first, you're going to experience that love that you desire within yourself and with yourself and God. And it's really about falling in love with you, right? It's not about waiting for someone else to love you. It's not about waiting for that person to come and give you everything you've ever wanted. It's really about...
We're pointing the finger like they're the problem.
Yeah, exactly. It's about loving yourself first, falling in love with life. If we could break down the Twin Flame Ascension Journey for a second, what does ascension even mean? It means ascending your consciousness, which is your vibration, your state of being, your inner self, right? Your soul, into deeper and deeper, higher and higher alignment with love, with God, with peace. And that is the core of this journey. It's not about the things you get. It's not about your twin flame. It's not about all of the romance and the joy. Of course, you guys, you will get all that. We'll help you get there if you work with us. I mean, that's what we do. But it's really so much deeper than that. It's about you, feeling good within you. And yeah.
And that feeling that you cultivate through embodying who you are and being really happy with that you cultivate this vibration that is so pure and so high that you literally attract everything that you could desire in your life. Yeah, it's and it all comes from that place of being in love with yourself, being in love with how you relate to the world, with how you relate to your environment, with God. Yeah, so we want to break down a little bit more about what the Twin Flame Journey is really about, more specifically what it means to get to know yourself in this way.
So we mentioned being and becoming your own best friend, okay? But what does that really mean? It means being there for yourself in your major emotions, in the things that come up in your day-to-day, in those fears that arise on your journey. It means being there like you would be for your own best friend or your own child, right? That's really what this journey is about. It's about reparenting yourself and befriending yourself, because so often we can have these inner dialogues that say, oh, you're not good enough, oh this, oh that, oh, I'm never gonna get there. Would you say that to your own best friend? Probably not, right? I used to have this friend in college, whenever I would say something about myself that wasn't good, she would literally say, don't talk to my friend that way. And I think I've said that to you before.
Yeah, you just said that to me yesterday.
I did the other day, right? And I think that's so cute because it helps you to step back and snap out of that negative cycle of self-talk, which is so important and so key if you're looking to raise your vibration. And as you know, the best way to do this is with the mirror exercise, because it helps you go within and love these parts of you specifically. But it's really also about validating your emotions, not numbing them out, and not abandoning yourself, right? And abandoning yourself can look like a lot of different things, but most specifically, where are you not showing up for yourself? Where are you settling in your life, right? Would you allow your child to live that way? Would you allow your best friend to live that way? Would you want and allow your twin flame to live that way, right? these are the areas you want to look at when you're looking to become your own best friend.
Another part that's inevitable when you're falling in love with yourself is being comfortable in solitude. And in today's world, it's not very easy to learn how to do that because there's so much stimulation, there's so much inclusion. Like, you want to be included with the people that are doing the cool stuff, and you want to talk to people online and scroll and see all the coolest videos. I've fallen into that trap myself, but like, being in solitude and just being with yourself and exploring what you love allows you to build so much self-trust within who you are, within what you can do, within the ability to just be yourself, and without worrying about what anyone else thinks, or to be comfortable in silence, or to be comfortable with just your own energy without freaking out, without like it being an issue that you're alone. And I can remember conversations with a lot of people of them telling me that like when they're in situations where they're alone, or like they just need to like call someone and like hang out, or I've seen this in people close to me and family. It's like they don't really have a sense of solitude, of really like communing with themselves and God, and just like analyzing like what it is that you want in life, and how your brain operates, and all of these things that kind of get bogged down by social media and stuff. It's like it kind of traps you in this place where you don't feel comfortable doing those things because like all of your friends aren't doing that. But
right, like if you're constantly hanging out with other people, or like online or whatever it is, like that's basically you getting to know other people. How can you get to know yourself, right? Like solitude is so necessary for this. And I agree. I remember there was a time like in college, I feel like, where I wouldn't even go to like the library by myself. Like I was always like with a friend. And I think there's a time and there's a place and there's a phase a lot of people go through with that. But for me, like my spiritual journey really started deepening and quickening when I was like just with myself, and I fell so in love with being with me. Like I love it. I love being, and now just being with you, like it's like the same thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like we can express ourselves in the same way that we would alone, and just be seen for who we are. Like I'm a photographer, so like I would have moments just like I would want to go to this park in a different state, and like I would just drive there and go there and take photographs and like connect with any stranger that was there and talk about the park or whatever, and just get to know myself. And that those interactions that I would have allowed me to get to know myself, and just being with myself allowed me to heal so much in life, truly.
You'll discover like you're really cool when you get to be with yourself. Like you discover how amazing and cool and awesome you are. And this is so key for your Twin Flame journey, fam, because if you don't realize how great you are, how the heck is your mirror gonna recognize that? How are they gonna see you clearly if you're still seeing yourself as someone that needs all this external people around and all these no, like go spend some time in nature. Go spend some time, I don't know, like with your journal. Go spend some time on a walk.
Stretching, yoga.
Whatever it is,
music.
Right? Just dive into you. And if you don't know where to start, like go out to dinner with yourself and sit in those feelings of this is so awkward and so uncomfortable. Just start there.
Yeah, you will grow.
You will.
Experience.
Yeah, you will definitely grow. We're just vibing today. Do you feel it?
I do feel it.
Feels good.
We thought about not recording today, but we
did. That's so funny because we were healing around the sacral chakra, which is like creativity, and like this is I feel like that coming through right now. So
totally.
Little twin flames in real life for you right there.
Another big component of the twin flame journey that is often overlooked in some way is the fact that it involves living a life of purpose. And when you are going about life, it's very easy to fall into like a job and a career that just kind of is there, and you just fall into it, and then you do it for 20 or 30 years before you know it, and then yeah, and then like, where did the time go? That's not what this is about. Yeah. That's not this. Being on the Twin Flame journey and being on your ascension path calls you to something specific in your life that allows you to give your gift to the world. And this gift that you're created to give since the time of your inception. Like you knew coming here that like this is the gift that you're meant to give. And yeah, and you can look at like even like professional sports athletes, and like that's a really big purpose. They're giving their gift in a way. But like you can also have something like that, and it doesn't have to be a professional sport, that is so ingrained in who you are, that it allows you to connect with the innermost parts of yourself and build a life that actually feels purposeful.
Yeah.
Like that you're doing something that matters to you, and it also supports other people. And it's like something that you love. And when you're doing something that you love, your vibrations really, like, you're vibing, you know, like you're doing something you love, your vibe is high, you're in joy, you're in a state of joy, which is like the highest vibration that you can be in. And that allows you to be magnetic to your twin flame. And so if you're concentrating on trying to like get them to like see you and trying to do these things to try and get them to see you, concentrate no further than your purpose, right? Like you like concentrate on what you love and how you can express that in the world, or how you can give that gift to the world. And yeah, and this will allow you to just activate this path that like takes you directly to your twin flame and magnetizes you together. Because yeah, like as you connect to your life purpose and you start doing what God called you to do, what the universe called you to do, then your twin flame also meets you there in that place, because they're choosing together with you. And so yeah, focusing on living a life of purpose is one of the biggest choices that you can make on this path.
And like specifically, like you have a life purpose to live, right? Like of course your life is full of purpose, but you have something that you're specifically designed to do, right? And that doesn't mean you're like never going to do anything else. Like your life purpose, it's so big, it's so juicy, it's so beautiful. But like it's something that can directly impact your twin flame journey. And like Dylan was saying, it does magnetize your twin flame, but it also magnetizes this energy within yourself of, like, back to earlier, falling in love with yourself, because you begin to see yourself more clearly. And like there was a time when I wanted to help the world. Like, little backstory for me real quick. There was a time when I wanted to be an influencer, and I started a YouTube channel of like a lifestyle type of channel. And I knew in my heart, like, that wasn't it. Like, I wasn't going to be an influencer, but I wanted to have influence so I could help other people. And I didn't know what that looked like yet, but I just started with where I was at. I was working my, like, 9-to-5 job out of college, and I was just, like, sharing myself. And I started there.
Yeah, and I wanted to do Reiki, and I wanted to do healing and creativity, but, like, those were my outlets. Was, like, I knew I could be a healer. I knew I could help people heal. And I also wanted to do something creative. Yeah. Which I still do today. I'm a very creative person, and I have many outlets for that. But like the healing part was like really big. I didn't know how I could do that, and Reiki felt like a really big challenge to like attract people that really desired that like intimate deep healing.
Yeah, and so like what you want to do when you are learning about your life purpose is exploring these avenues, is what we're saying, because they're all going to lead you closer and closer and closer to like really what God wants for you, right? Yeah. And for us, like, we've actually found the most success in our lives that we ever have in our entire lives through coaching, through Twin Flame Ascension coaching, through sharing this work, through sharing the teachings of union, because we're in total alignment, right? Like nothing else ever panned out the way that living our life purpose has panned out for us. And like I was saying, like as you live your purpose, like you fall in love with yourself even more, right? Like you recognize like how incredible you are, how divine you are, how amazing you are even more. Like sometimes I'll be editing our YouTube videos and I'll be just like laughing, or I'll be like, wow, this is so fire. I love it. And like, that's not this like egotistical, arrogant thing. It's you expressing and enjoying yourself. It's you, and that's how life is meant to be. You're meant to love yourself. You're meant to think you're amazing. You're meant to fall in love with you. And so all of this is leading to the big shebang, the summary of what the Twin Flame Journey is really about. And what is that, babe?
It is creating and living your own heaven on earth. And so, like Hannah and I right now doing what we're doing, we have a deep sense of peace that we've cultivated in our lives, and it's very clear when we go outside of this bubble that we've created in our life that people aren't doing the same thing we are. People aren't feeling their feelings and learning how to process emotions and like really committed to being their best self. There are people that are doing that, of course, but it's not common to go out in the suburbs and see that. And so heaven on earth is not a fantasy. It's not a place in the clouds. It's something that's cultivated within you, within your consciousness. Something that you cultivate with God, and in this case, on this journey with your twin flame, you cultivate your own heaven on earth through cultivating a healthy relationship with yourself first. And as that healthy relationship with yourself grows, you start to get to know God at a more intimate level. This intimacy that you created with yourself, with God, with your twin flame, it allows you to live a life that is like heavenly. It allows you to cultivate heaven on earth.
Amen.
And this concept is currently being proven through our lives, through many other people's lives that are in harmonious union with their twin flame, and they're creating heaven on earth in the way that they see it.
Yeah, because it starts with you. So it all starts with you, right? You creating your heaven on earth. And then as you make that choice, right, more and more people can see that they can do it too. Because really, to summarize this whole video, what is the bigger picture of your twin flame union? That is it. It's creating heaven on earth. Because when you put together your ultimate lover, the person God created for you to be with, you loving yourself, you loving your life, you just being your own best friend, you living your life purpose, right? That you were created to do, you helping, you serving, you giving back to the world and giving your gift. What does that equal? It equals your heaven, right? And so
how could that equal anything bad?
Exactly. It's amazing, right? So that's what you're working towards when you're doing this work, when you're in the nitty-gritty upsets, when you're in the pain that might come up, right? The triggers, the fears. That's what you're cultivating. That's what you're working towards. And so, we just wanted to encourage you guys today with this bigger picture video so that you really know, like, what this is all about. What is this all for? And it is for your dream life, really. Like, dreams are meant to come true. And yours are in the process of doing so, just like ours. Awesome.
Love it.
Awesome. So thank you guys so much for joining us in this video. We had so much fun with you today. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Let us know, like, what your heaven on earth looks like in the comments. We would love to know about that. You can follow us over on Instagram at DylanIsHannah. We share daily in ascension, healing, twin flame information and content. And you can also book a clarity call with us down at the link below. It's completely free. We will sit with you. We will get clear on if we would be a good fit to support you on your twin flame journey and creating what we described today, that heaven on earth, that life full of purpose with your ultimate love, your twin flame. Feel free to book that down below.
Awesome.
And we'll see you in the next video.
Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Namaste. That's cool. The Cancer and the Leo are both the third eye.
Oh, cool. Wow.
That's interesting.
That's awesome.
I don't know what that means.
And we're both Cancer and Leo. That's pretty cool. We're rolling.
Oh, it's on?
Yeah.
Welcome. Glad to have you joining us today. We're looking at the chakra chart because we've
Best
been
chakra chart there is.
doing some sacral chakra healing recently.
Look at this thing.
Indeed.
Look at this.
Isn't that cool?
That's awesome.
Yeah. So we're in focus and frame and everything. I think we should
Yeah.
keep this in.
Yeah, we're in fun.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. Well, let's
Well.
do it. Dive on in.
Anyways,